Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities. My name is Rochelle and I'm here to do a reading for water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, wherever you might have those in your chart. And you have them somewhere. We all do. So this could be for you. That's my intention. There's something in here for everyone. And my readings are timeless. So whenever you catch this, it's the right time for you. I have chosen 3 cards. Excuse me, from Wisdom of the Oracle, and I'll be clarifying with some other decks. And I've also let the universe choose a song, and the title of your song is Born This Way. Once again, not totally sure how the song is going to fit in with the reading and even the cards themselves. This happened with my reading for you last time. Um, and I think that as I clarify, things will unfold, things will be revealed. So I'll just dive in and start talking and see where this goes. We have by the book, which is it's all about not trying to reinvent the wheel, not trying to do things any different than anyone else has done them. Jojo. You know what's crazy, Jojo, is I said something in this last reading, I think it was the day before all that flooding happened for you, where I said water can be a really like powerful force or something like that. And I was like, whoa, that was crazy. I don't say that all the time. So we had a little bit of a prophetic thing happening there. Anyway, I hope things are going well. Yeah, it is. Water is very powerful. um, I hope you have lots of buckets that are being put to good use. Anyway, back to the reading. Um, yeah, not inventing the wheel. Um, this is following the tried and true path, and so many of my readings have been about doing something very different, going off the beaten path. And it could be that you have tried something, seemed like it was going pretty well, and then somehow you y- y- you hit some kind of obstacle. Something stopped you, stopped you on your way. Because this is a card of feeling like something's over. You've come to the end of the line and you're just like, "Oh, okay, I guess I'm done." But because this is in protection, this is what's it called? Time to go in protection. It's talking about that it's not the end of the line, that this is just a break, that something is going to come back around. And usually this kind of thing happens because we are meant to figure something out. We're meant to learn something. We're meant to grow in some way, shift, change, and then energetically we are more in alignment with that thing. Sometimes it can be a thing that comes back and we realize we're not in alignment anymore. We're like, oh, okay, now I'm really clear. I don't want that thing. And maybe we really wanted it before and we needed to go through something to get to that point. Anyway, and we get breathe in protection, um, which which is speaking to not letting yourself get discouraged by by things ending, feeling like something is ending, like it's not working out in your favor, that you don't want to let yourself fall into a feeling of apathy and just, kind of finding yourself feeling hopeless and like, what's the point anyway? And so then you end up losing momentum. It's very important at this time to get yourself moving, physically get yourself outside, go for a walk, do something physical that's going to get you breathing, that's going to get the oxygen flowing, that's going to help you continue to think clearly about strategies, solutions. What can you do? And really, it's not trying to figure anything out that hasn't already been done. This might be you just coming back around. You're like, okay, I've tried all these things. Let me do some research and see what other people have done in this situation. And, you know, maybe you haven't done that yet. And you're just like, okay, well, how do I make this really easy on myself? Princess K, hello. Good morning. um, Born This Way. I still don't know how to fit that song into this reading. I still don't even quite understand how this all fits together. I don't know. Let's go to the good tarot and see. Ooh, I just saw 555. It's all going to fit together somehow. That's the universe telling me it's okay, Rochelle. You just keep going. This will all unfold. So we have the Nine of Earth, which is all about you being very, very disciplined, very self-reliant, getting things done, working towards your goal, and knowing that this is through all of your own effort that you've gotten to this place where she's got this plant here, and she's figured out how to sprout the seed and grow the thing, and she knows that she's going to have a bountiful harvest because she's done all the work to get herself here. Working towards dry socks. That's always a good thing. Yeah. Um and in this case, this is you being very prosperous because of following the tried and true path, following those that have come before you. Uh yeah. What else? Emperor, the emperor. Uh huh. This could be you know the emperor is all about authority, right? Someone who's in control, who's figured things out. And it makes me think that this is someone in your life. And it doesn't even have to necessarily be anybody that you know personally, but it's like I was saying, do research, go to the expert, and maybe somehow you're going to be given assistance from someone who's in a place of authority, who has figured things out, and is able to mentor you in some way. Hmm. And Page of Water, which is all about feeling feeling optimistically cheerful and playful, and kind of having this childlike innocence about things. Maybe this is kind of getting to a place of being in beginner's mind, where you're like, okay, everything I've tried, every way in which I've tried to do something hasn't really worked. Let me just be open to what's out there, and try things and see what works. And because this lands on this breathe card, it's like maybe this is also speaking to doing something that's just really fun, that it's getting you out of the situation, it's getting you out of your head, and just going and doing something fun. Something that, you can just forget about your troubles for a while, forget about trying to figure something out, and you just, go and play frisbee with your kid, go and do something that's that's fun and different and interesting and gets you up and moving. Um, go for a walk with your friend. Like do something where you're involved with others and it feels joyful. Yeah, more water. Lots of water there, but she's a mermaid. You gotta grow yourself a fin or a tail. Tail and fin. Um, let's look at the good tarot. We have temperance, balance and harmony. Yeah, you're in a situation where you're having to figure out how to get yourself back in balance. Somehow you were out of balance before. And getting yourself back in balance has to do with figuring out the steps you need to take that other people have taken that do work. Oh my god. We get the emperor on top of the emperor. Haha, what? Okay. Um yeah, I definitely think this has something to do with following the advice. Masculine influence and power. Someone in power who has the ability to assist you, boost you in some way. It could also be you kind of through taking the steps, the known steps, you're reclaiming your power and you're like, yeah, okay, now I'm in this place where I feel much more confident, feel much more bold and able to make the decisions I need to make in order to get where I want to go. I keep looking at this card. It's like even if you think something is over, you don't let that stop you. You don't let that hold you back. You kind of the emperor is all about like using how do I say it? Like taking where he is, taking the I don't know, I'm not able to articulate this very well right now. Using his power to rise up in any kind of situation, even if it seems hopeless. There we go. Okay, and then we get the 5 of swords, challenges and problems. And again, this is understanding that when you let yourself feel hopeless and um dissatisfied and like what do I do, like you're just like I can't figure this out, you stop. Don't even try and go up that hill. Don't even try and figure out how to get around those swords or to pull them out. You just go back down the hill and go splash in the water for a while. Well, just you're going to figure something out when you get into this place of feeling more optimistic, feeling like maybe you can't figure out in this moment, but you are going to figure it out. You'll get that epiphany. You'll have that clarity and understanding when the time is right. All right, let's look at the wisdom of Avalon. Ooh, the high priestess, discernment, prescience, prophecy, and vision. Discerning what you need to do, what the correct course of action is. Knowing that you have a vision, but if you're hitting obstacles, there's some there's there's something you don't have that you're able to move forward with. And so this is really tapping in to your intuition. which is a direct line to your higher power, and getting those messages and being like, okay, okay, universe, higher power, God, whatever source energy, what do I need to do here? It's a card of surrendering. It's a card of allowing yourself to be led in the direction you need to go. Somebody has some information for you, and it's discerning what um which which information is correct for you, and which is not. And the dragon, power and strength. Oh my goodness. Power and strength lands on two emperors. Yeah, power. Says it right there. I feel like you're reclaiming your power. Maybe there's someone in your life who's a really great mentor and is helping you to stand on your own. I mean, you already know how to stand on your own, but there's always more. There's always something new to ah I feel like I keep getting stuck. I felt this in the last reading too a little bit, but cultivate. I don't know. I guess you're cultivating something within yourself that's allowing you to move forward in a new way, or to even move forward despite any setbacks. The stag, pride and leadership. This came up in the reading last time. Not letting pride hold you back. Typically, pride can be an issue when we're not willing to release our need for control, to admit that maybe we were wrong, um, or to feel somehow our pride gets wounded when something doesn't work out, and we get down on ourselves, and we're like, well, I guess, that was a really stupid idea. What was I thinking? No, it wasn't stupid. You got yourself really far with it, but it's remembering that challenges and problems come up in life. It's a part of life. You don't let it stop you. You let yourself figure out what to do about it. And sometimes you can't figure it out in the moment. You have to go and play and have fun. Shift your energy. That's going to be what helps. And then you're able to rise up. Then you're able to come back into this place of leadership. Yeah, I think you are. I think you are getting into this. You are reclaiming your power. You're building up your strength. You're realizing how strong you actually are. Maybe you didn't realize it so much in the past. And you're stepping into this role as a leader yourself. Maybe you, through figuring out how to get around this, something coming back around again, you're like, "Oh, I have learned this big lesson. I have figured something out, and now you can share it with others. Now you can be a mentor to others." Okay, let me look at the Osho Zen Tarot. Yes. Yes. Keep that mentality, like the little engine that could, as JoJo says. I think I can. I think I can. Except I'm always a little bit like, I don't like the word think. I think I can, because then there's a little bit of like doubt in there. It's like, I know I can. I know I can. I've done it before. I can do it again. Okay, intensity. Once you once you get some kind of information, once you figure something out, then you're back to the races. You're just like, okay, I have the strength, I have the power, I know what I want to do. You're going to come back around to this place, moving into the light, being very focused. And it's so easy because you're not having to try and figure anything out. You're just going and doing your research and making your list and like, okay, here are the steps I need to take. And you're like, okay, now I know what steps I need to take. I'm going for it. Okay. I keep thinking about the song Born This Way. I think what's happening here is that somehow up to this point, you haven't realized how powerful you actually are. And through this process, through this situation, you're really coming into your own. You're reclaiming your power and your strength. You're realizing that you were born this way, that up to this point you had been suppressing your power and your strength in some way. Somehow you were holding yourself back, and now this is creating an opportunity for you to rise up and really be your most awesome self. We get the source. I love this card. I use this image in my meditation every morning. This is your higher power. This is tapping in to that part of yourself that it has that direct connection to your higher power. These are also the colors of the lower chakras, personal power, and where we get our personal power and our strength and our stability and our creativity. It's all something is rising up in you. Oh my god. And the creator. Mhm. You are you are going through a huge transformation. It's crazy how much this comes up in my readings. Again, I was talking about personal power. The solar plexus is that place where when you start to let that shine, when you get in alignment, when that chakra gets in alignment, you're just like you're able to be very solid in who you are and to set very strong boundaries. It's where you gain your wisdom. It's it's knowing when to move forward with incredible intensity. Look at these cards. Look at all of these. The colors are so bright and passionate, fiery. You are being empowered through this situation rather than letting yourself let it take you down and go and like sit on the couch and cross your arms or grab your phone and you're like, yeah, I'm just gonna play games or get lost in social media. This is like, no, 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 no. No, no, don't let yourself get sucked into something that's going to leave you feeling complacent and apathetic and lazy. And no, keep the momentum going, because as you do, it's going to get more intense. Vibration is high like an old lady's chihuahua. Oh god, you're so funny. All right, 24 minutes already. How does this happen? All right, I'm gonna look at the angelic messenger cards. We have change. Big change is a brewing. Yes, that building that momentum. It's as as you reclaim your power and your strength. It's there's a natural ability to embrace the challenges and problems, to change your perspective, to move things in a whole new way. And whatever you thought was over, this is when it comes back around. Jojo just made another pot of change. Change is a brewing. Release. A part of this, a part of this transformation is there is a certain amount of surrendering and releasing the need for things to be a certain way, releasing the need to control. There's taking control when you know where you need to. It makes me think of the serenity prayer. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I can't change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. And this is you tapping into your wisdom, knowing when to take control and when to release control. And potential. Oh my gosh, there's so much potential here. Stay in this energy. Keep the momentum going. The potential is huge and unlimited. You will get you will figure a way around these challenges and problems. You will figure a way up this hill. Yeah. Okay. Let's finish off with a rune card. A rune card. What rune card are we getting today? What we got? Oh, we've gotten this one before on Sue's messages. Messages from your higher power, the messages that you receive inside through epiphanies, those light bulb moments. um, there is good fortune coming. We have a lot of fish here. Fish often speak of abundant finances and good fortune. And this is, yeah, your fortune is very good. Let's find this in the book. Where are you on Sue's? And I said it right. On Sue's, meaning divine and God. Yeah, source. Hmm. Strongly associated with divine communication, this rune card suggests that you need to pay close attention to messages and advice offered to you, either written or spoken. And yeah, yes, someone in authority, somehow, some kind of mentor has information for you. However, this card goes far deeper than mere external communication and indicates that the true insight you are seeking can only be found by searching within. Learn from and be inspired by the wisdom that external voices or divine signs, such as coincidences, I'll put that in quotes, offer, but also be a discerning spiritual seeker from the inside out. This means doing your research and forming your own opinions. Lots of research here. Forming your own opinions rather than simply accepting all that you are told or presented with by others. It also means having the courage and humility to question your own assumptions and preconceptions. Personal transformation is about being open minded enough to search for what is true, even if that truth is at times uncomfortable to confront. Yeah, you are discovering a whole new truth in your life through, and it's so easy because you're following the tried and true way of doing things. In this case, you are following somebody's advice, somebody's steps they've already created, and you're trying it and it's working. and you just keep going with it. That whatever you've tried in the past, it might have been great to a certain point, but now it's time to just make it easy on yourself. And you are, and it's going to be amazing. So there's your reading. There's your reading. I guess I kind of figured it out. I love how that happens with the cards. It kind of just unfolds. So wishing you well in your very transformative journey here. And things will come back around. You will overcome any challenges and problems, and get yourself some new rugs and and other things you need for your house that was flooded. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are in the world. And I will see you on the next video. Mwah. And if you haven't already, like, subscribe, and share. Thank you.